Devin, will you
But
ever
the two
go
places,
back?
you know, with my bad, with the two places I look to do a fight at next with the turnout of the Bay is either, you know, we go back to the Bay in my next fight, or we go to Saudi Arabia.
Devin, will you ever go back down to 135? I mean, you got all the belts at 135. You did everything at 135.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to make sense for me to go back down to 135. It's a huge fight. You know, we got Tank Davis is still at 135.
What about Shakur, man?
Yeah, why Tank ain't fighting you? I mean, why he ain't calling you out? Why he calling everybody else
I don't
out
know.
except
You know,
for you?
Shakur's at 135. It's still big fights at 135, but you know, Tank is the big money fight for me at 135. So that would be something to go back down for. Other than that, you know, it really makes no sense for me.
What was your thoughts on 10%? If you fight Shakur,
I think it might be 5% now.
5% now. It dropped. Hey, what did you think about his last performance too, though, man? Your personal opinion.
I think
Tell us what you think.
y'all know what type of performance it was. They're gonna tune into a real fight. You know, two hungry fighters, two fighters going in there to prove who's the better fighter on December the 9th. Me versus Regis Progress, and y'all tune in to see the real thing.
Why do you think Tank keeps going on you on Twitter talking about how you dress and sparring and etc.?
I don't know. Tank say everything, but he want to fight. So I've been saying this for a long time now. That's the fight to be made. You know, I am the face of boxing. I'm the guy that's taking the risk, that's going to go fight. You know, the best fighters in the world. You know, staying busy, staying active. You know, selling out arenas. Just be I sold out the MGM, and now I'm finna sell out the Bay Area. So and I'm taking real fights doing it. You know, I'm not a guy picking and choosing and ducking or none of this. You know, I'm offering the so-called best fighters, contracts with like a guy like Shakur. I am the epitome of the face of boxing.
Oh yeah, Ryan has been mentioning your name as well as of late. So is that a fight you still interested in out the region?
Me and Ryan is a huge fight. We see how his tickets are going though. So they can say that about him, and he said that he's the reason why Tank's sold all those pay-per-views, and he's probably not even selling right now. So it just shows how big of a fight me and Tank Davis will be. But obviously my main focus is Regis Progress, and once I'm past Regis Progress, then we'll see.
Devin, regardless of promotional positions, I know obviously you're classed as a free agent beyond December 9th, but who do you see as being your biggest fight out of anybody out there? Who would you say is your biggest fight?
Tank Davis. That's the biggest. I think that's the biggest fight in boxing, to be real. We know what kind of draw he is. We know what kind of draw I'm becoming, and I think it's a huge fight.
What is it going to take to make that fight happen, man? Realistically, man.
I don't know, but I know I got to get past Regis Progress, and I will get past Regis Progress on December the 9th. This will be my best performance. I'll be strong. I'm ready, mentally, physically, and there's nothing that Regis can do that will stop me in the ring on December the 9th.
Do you think at this point you're enjoying kind of being a free agent? I know you signed like one fight, but do you think that's the way to go from now on? Is like you'll go and you'll sign one fight, two fights, so it gives you more options for future fights?
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this for a while now. That's why I do co-promotional deals, because I want to make the biggest fights happen. I don't want no excuses of why this fight or that fight couldn't happen. So yeah, I'm liking the way that things are going, but we never know what the future holds. I'm definitely looking to land, like a promotional, contract with a network to where I can, put my fighters on and stuff like that. I'm looking to sign a lot more fighters. I've been signing more fighters, and you guys will see in the next few months. But more on the business side.
Devin, you mentioned possibly boxing out in Saudi Arabia. Obviously, we've seen a lot of big fights being put out there. Do you feel like you might need their intervention to secure one of the other big names because of the financial demands of yourself and whoever that opponent may be?
Yeah, I mean, they're the ones that's putting up the big dollars. Of course, the big fights can happen here. We've seen it, over time. But if you want to make that crazy money, we go to Saudi or Dubai over there, Abu Dhabi, whatever. But then my people over there, I know a lot of the Shaqs and the Princes over there, it wasn't like me. So, I talk to the guys on an everyday basis. So, like I said, either next fight be here, be in the Bay Area, or there.
Any plans to travel out for that December 23rd card?
Yeah, I'm looking to be there, but first I gotta handle business, in which I will handle business on December the 9th.
Speaking of December 9th, what do you think will be one of the biggest surprises in the ring that Regis sees? Is it your strength? Is it your footwork? What stands out to you most?
I think it's all. I think he not after I'm done with him December 9th, he not gonna know like what was the best. Like, what attribute was the best, because I'm bringing out everything. I'm bringing out every tool in the toolbox. I'm dumping out the whole toolbox. I'm using every tool.
How much of an advantage will the move up in weight be for you now, Devin? Do you feel it in camp?
Man, I feel tremendous. I feel so good. But also, I don't feel like overworked. I used to have to overwork myself to make the weight. I'll be training to make weight, not training to necessarily get better. I'm at that point where, I'm able to, fine tune and, focus on game plan and, getting better.
Knowing how comfortable you do feel now in making 140, does that somewhat make your mind up about whether or not you would ever drop back down to 135?
I still got to do the fight. Still got to fight and see. But like I said, would y'all go drop 5 more pounds for a couple of millions, few millions? Of course, we all would. So if the money's right, everything is right, it makes sense. Then yeah.
I'm hearing your father saying something about Keith one-time Thurman. His name now in the mix with your name. What do you feel about that fight?
Yeah, it's no secret that the 147-pound division is the next division up. 135 is the next division down. So it's no secret to that. So now that I'm at 140, and we start mingling with the 147-pounders and seeing what's there. So we just gotta see.
Do you see yourself knocking out Regis?
I think it's very much possible. Inshallah, we get the knockout victory. But I'm prepared for whatever. I'm prepared for 12 rounds, strong, a strong 12 rounds on my end. So, I'm not looking for anything. But if it presents itself, it presents itself.
How was that face-off with him, Devin?
Can I get some water? Water.
How was that face-off with Regis?
Face-off was good.
Like what type of energy did you get from him, and did you feel it was genuine?
It was a lot better than what he did at the press conference. The press conference, he was silent. He was silent. He didn't say shit. But at the at the face-off, he was talking a little bit more, which is good. What can I say? I see him talk. He talk crazy on Twitter. He talk a lot on Twitter these days. But I don't know. When he see me, he don't say nothing. And then I see he said he knocking out, he broke his sparring partner's jaw or something like that. Man, knock it off. Listen, what we do in the gym, we don't even talk about. We don't even talk about the stuff we do in the gym, because we saving it for the fight. Because that's where it counts. So he just talking. That's all he want to do is talk.
Do you feel your power to carry on now that you're going into 140?
Yeah, I'm gonna be much more stronger at 140. I feel stronger right now. Feel stronger in the gym. I can't wait to show the world how much better I've gotten in this camp. How much comfortable, how much better I feel at 140.
Regis said this fight is basically going to make him a superstar. You beat Regis. What will this do for your career?
He fuck around and turn into a meme. So he might turn into a superstar on a meme when I'm done with him.
Wait, what do you mean by that? How's the meme gonna look like?
You'll see.
Is it like a knockout meme? Is that what you're?
Yeah, he's gonna be a laughing stock when I'm done with him.
Like y'all want to see a dead body meme?
He been talking all that shit, and we gonna see.
How do you feel about people saying
this coach too? They gonna put his ass on a meme too.
it's either going to be knockout by Regis or a boxing class by Haney? What do you got to say to people who have that prediction?
We gotta see. I'm coming to punch on him. We gotta see. This ain't no Shakur Stevenson shit. This is a different kind of shit. So they gonna see. I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show him something different. He can't. He knows he can't outbox me. He know that for a fact. He's 35 years old. He's not gonna learn nothing new in one training camp. He gonna go back to doing the same thing that he's been doing. He's flat-footed. He gonna try to come in and throw, try to put the pressure and try to land one big shot. we all know what he gonna do. Ain't no secret what he gonna do. But what I'm gonna do, the world gonna be surprised.
It don't intimidate you. He's over there wrestling with alligators.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care what he doing. None of that shit intimidate me. When he get in that ring, that square circle, I'm gonna show him that I'm the dominant, better fighter. There's nothing that he can do better than me. He can try to go land, one big punch, and it's gonna be a long night for him.